Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then please do. In today's video, I'm going to do another part of my Everybody's Bother Me videos. So this is when I talk about music and stuff like that, and I update you on things that's been bothering me, so things that's been happening in the news. So some of them are positive and some of them are negative. So okay. So I have notes on this phone, so if you see me look down, that is why. I want to apologise that I haven't been that consistent. I wasn't that well, but recently I wasn't that well, and plus I was also on my period, so that made it worse. So I was very annoyed on that day. But yeah, I'm okay. So, but I'm here today. So on this list, I did positive and then negative, but I'm going to do it the opposite way because I like talking about the negative things and then leaving the video on a high note, if that makes sense. So the first negative I'm going to talk about is 1989 Reputation version, and the reason I'm talking about this is because 1989 Taylor version just came out recently and people are talking about the Reputation version, and I understand. I like Reputation, I like the album. I didn't like it as much when I first listened to it, but it's grown on me. So I understand, if you're excited for the album, that's good, that's fine. But there's some people that literally, when the 1989 version came out, they would just talk about Reputation. I'm like, the album just came out. Let us have fun, enjoy what she has now. The Reputation album will come out when it comes out. So yes, even my friend was saying to me, oh, she's excited for the Reputation album, and I said that's fine, like but she doesn't keep on going on. She's not like, she doesn't keep on saying about it. She didn't when the 1989 album came out, she was just focusing on that one, but she did say to me that she's excited. Like, that's, I'm fine with that, but for now, let's just enjoy what we have now. The album will come when it comes out, so that's what's annoying me. What's next? So next, I'm going to talk about Olivia Rodrigo's ticket situation. So me and my friend tried to get tickets. At first, we was in the waiting list, and then we came off the waiting list. But by the time we came off the waiting list, most of the tickets were already gone. So it looks like we're probably not going to go to see her, which is very sad, because a lot of the tickets were not in our price range, or it was too high up. And I've been high before, but I prefer being low. I don't really like high. If I have to, then yes, but I would prefer down, because when I went to Harry Styles, we were high, and I didn't really have no problem with it. But it's mostly because the tickets aren't in our price range. So maybe closer to the time they might add some that we see, but as of right now, sadly, it looks like we're not going to go. So the next thing I'm very sad to say about is that Matthew Perry passed away. And if you don't know who Matthew Perry was, he was in the TV show Friends. He played Chandler Bing, and he was also in 17 again. He played Michael Donald, but I think that's his name, but the older version. So he passed away, and I was very sad because I literally woke up and I went on TikTok and I was seeing edits of people saying rest in peace Chandler Bing, and I was so confused. And that's when I saw that, oh, he passed away, and I was very sad. And I was telling my friend, and yeah, I was very sad about it. And I know that his funeral was recently, so, and all the cast of Joey, Monica, Ross, Phoebe, they were there. Oh, and Rachel, I was there. And I know their real names, I'm just saying characters because it's easier for me. But yeah, so yeah, that was very sad. But I did send prayers to his friends and his family. And on that day I wasn't going to go out because I was very sad, but I ended up going out because I needed a distraction, because I needed to get off my phone. But that day I was very overstimulated, there was a lot going on. But I rest in peace to him. That was very sad. The next sad news I got is about Bridgerton season 3. So I was going on the trailer because I'm like, oh well, it's soon December, so I'm letting me go on the trailer. And let me look to see when the trailer is going to be announced. And then I saw this article saying that it's been pushed back until next year. I don't know when next year, it's just been pushed back. And I'm very sad about it because this is one of the shows I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for it for a very long time, especially since I watched season 1 and season 2. I've been waiting for it So I'm very upset about it, but I know it's going to be worth the wait. And we've seen pictures of it, and Penelope is looking very good, so I'm excited for it, but I'm just very sad at the same time. And the last negative I have is about Euphoria Season 3, which has been pushed back as well. And my friend was talking to me about this, but this one I'm not very surprised about because I already knew it was pushed back. And a lot of people were saying after, I forgot his name, Augustus Cloud, I think that's how you pronounce it. After he passed away, a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm not going to watch the show now. It's not going to be the same, blah, 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 blah. And yes, it's going to be sad, but I'm still going to watch the show, even though he's not in it, because I didn't like him, but I like the show as well. So it's going to be sad that we have to wait long for it, but before he even passed away, I knew we would have to wait anyway, so I'm not that surprised. So that's all the negatives. So now I'm going to go to the positives. So recently was my birthday and had a really good birthday. I did a birthday haul. If you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. It should be in 2 videos before this one. I got a lot of stuff. I got this Barbie lunch fry bag, which I was very excited about. I'll put it on the screen a picture of it on the screen if I remember. But I got a lot of stuff, and something that I got recently that I didn't get to show in my last video because it didn't come at the time. 1 second. Something that I got recently, but I wasn't able to show it because at the time it didn't come. But I'm very So I came home and my sister's like, "Oh, the present for you came." So when I opened it, I was so excited. So this is it. It's I Am Ken Enough jumper. And if you don't know what this is from the Barbie movie. So when I watched the Barbie movie, I really wanted this jumper, but sadly it was sold out, so I couldn't get it. So when I found out that I got it for my birthday from my sister, I was so happy. As a thank you to her, I don't know how much it costs. I was even saying to her, I can't even imagine how much it costs, but I was very excited. Next thing is I'm going to talk about movies. So these are movies that I've seen recently. So the first movie I saw was Talk to Me, and if I remember, I'll put pictures on screen. But I watched Talk to Me, and at first, me and my sister, I wanted to watch it with my friend and my sisters, but my sister didn't really want to watch it. She wasn't really into it. Then I was going to watch it with me and my friend, so I was going to watch it on home premiere. But then I heard that it was coming on Netflix, so we waited till Netflix for it to come on. So I watched it by myself, and then my friend watched it by herself. So I watched it and it was very good. It was a really good movie. I like the actors. The person who plays Mia, she's really good, and the person who plays Riley, he's very good as well. Very talented. The movie is very weird, and I know some people would be like, "Oh, well, that's the point. It's supposed to be weird." But yeah, it was just some of the scenes I just couldn't. I was like, "Oh my gosh, what am I watching?" So spoilers alert. But there's a scene basically when Riley, he has the spirit in him and he's basically turned on because he's looking at Mia. So he starts rubbing on himself and then he starts humping the floor and then he kisses the dog, and that was very weird. And there's also a scene when Riley's in the hospital and he's like laying on the floor and he starts drinking up the blood after he hit his head on the wall. And yeah, that bit I was like, okay, like it was a good movie, but I think it's middle for me. Maybe it will go on me, but as of now I think it's middle, but it's high middle, not low middle. So it's about 12 on my ranking, 12 or 11, around there. Okay. Next you got Trolls 3, which I also watched. And before we watched it, we watched Trolls 1 and 2, and Trolls 1 is still my favourite out of the 3, but Trolls 3 was alright. I prefer Trolls 3 than Trolls 2, but I think Trolls 1 is still the best. It had some good music in it. I liked how Poppy and Brant kissed at the end. I was like, yes, Lee, because I've been waiting for it because I really like them together. But yeah, I thought it was a middle movie. So maybe around 17. So I've watched about maybe 33 or 34 movies this year, and that's not including the ones that I've rewatched. So like Monsters Inc. and Deadpool 1 and 2. So yeah, but the next movie I haven't watched yet, but it's coming out soon, is The Marbles, and I'm very excited for it. I told my older sister about it and she said it was rubbish, but I'm very excited for it, and it's mostly because it has the girl from the TV show The Marvels, so that's mostly why I'm watching it. I do like Captain Marvel as well, but her movie I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was okay movie. Next, I watched the Airstore movie and it was really good. I watched it with my friend. We got popcorn, we got the popcorn bucket and apart from Cart, which I don't have on me, but if I remember I'll put pictures. But it was a really good movie. The experience was really good. So I kind of felt like when I was watching No Way Home, it was really good to see. Everybody was singing, everybody was having a good time. But yeah, I thought it was a really good movie. And I'm very excited for the tour. The last movie I have here is Five Nights at Freddy. Now this movie, I wasn't going to watch it, but then I had Josh Hutcherson in it, and I'm like, okay, I have to watch it now. So I thought the movie was funny. Do I think it's one of the best movies I've ever seen? No, but I mostly watched it for Josh Hutcherson and Shaggy, the person who plays Shaggy, and he's also in Scream. I watched it. I think his name's Matthew Leonard. I think that's his name. But I watched it for them, and since then I've just been seeing Josh Hutcherson TikToks on my For You page, and I'm not complaining. So let's see about that. Next, I'm going to talk about albums. So you got Kelly Clarkson's album Chemistry that came out. So you got that album that came out, and I liked it, but I more like the standard songs. I didn't really like the rock songs that much. But as an album, I did really enjoy it. So it's in my top 10. And then you got Taylor Swift 1989 June, which the Vote songs, I didn't really like them as much. They were good, especially Is It Over Now, Now We Don't Talk, and Say Don't Go. Those were my favourite ones, but I preferred the Speak Now ones, but that's my opinion. So I've got, these are all the ones I got. So I'm not going to open it because that would take time, but I will show you them. So probably in a van haul, I'll actually open it. So this is the green one. Then this is the pink one. Hydrogen. This is the yellow one. Along with the vinyls, I also bought a Taylor Swift Eras Tour t-shirt, but it hasn't come yet. So it's the white one. If I remember, I'll put a picture on the screen. I was going to get the black one, but at the time it was sold out. So I'm thinking about if I should still get it or not. And there's other merch that Taylor Swift have added, but a lot of them is very expensive. So right now I'm going back and forth if I should get any or not. So that's it. It's because I don't know, I just like buying duplicates. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I like buying the versions. So like with Little Mix, Confetti, I have the picture disc, and the black ones I just like buying different versions. And this one, I thought I didn't have it in the bag. I thought I left it in my room, but I do have it. And this is Chemistry by Kelly Clarkson. So there you go. I also listened to Troye Sivan's new album, and I thought it was good. My favourite song that's been in my head since then is One of the Girls. So that song and I Wish You Would from Taylor Swift 1989 version, those two have been stuck in my head. So my friend was like to me, oh, if they did a Troye Sivan did a tour, she would bring me and her sister. And I said, I would love to go. I would love to, if he done a tour, I would love to go. But yeah, that's TV shows. So you got Loki season 2 that's currently out. But I'm waiting for the whole season to come out, and then I'll watch it because I prefer doing it like that. Because I thought it was all of the season coming out in one, but then I was like, oh, I remembered that no, they do it week by week. So when the whole season comes out, then I'll see about watching it. Maybe I'll do a review, I don't know, but I'll see. The next TV show is Julia and the Phantom, which is on Netflix. I'm thinking of watching it because at the time I was going to watch it, but then I heard it got cancelled, so that's why I didn't watch it at the time, but I'm thinking about it. Next, I was going to say about vinyls, but I already showed them, so I'm going to talk about the writer's strike next. So with the writer's strike, it's over, but I think the actor's strike is still going on. So I'm happy that the writer's strike's over, but I think now this is to do with the actors. So please, whatever you could do to support, please do that. I'm going to still be supporting the best way I can, and if anybody has any recommendations how I can help, then please let me know. You can message me on my social media or leave it in the comments down below. But talking about vinyls, what vinyl I didn't show is I also got Olivia Rodrigo Guts vinyls, so that I got, and I'm waiting for Nicki Minaj's album to come out. So I think it's Pink Friday 2, I think that's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. So when that album comes out, that's probably when I'll do the next vinyl haul. I've been meaning to do one for a while now, but every time I'm planning to do one, a new vinyl or new album is released, so that's why I haven't done one yet. So that's all I have to say. If I've forgotten anything, then I'm sorry, but I think that's it. But yeah, I am going to try to film more. There's another review that I am thinking about if I should do, film it or not. I've started writing it, but I don't know if I'm going to film it yet. So I'll see, but that's all I have to say today, guys. If I've forgotten anything, I'm sorry, but yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe button so you don't miss when I post. And if you guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.